Did you ever feel stuck, like you're not getting further along than you wanted to be, and you just wish someone had been there, done that, that you could say, "Hey, what helped you? Stay with me, please. Don't scroll. This could transform your life or someone you love." I want to invite you to a very special, last of its kind event coming up. But before I do so, I'd like to share with you why. Today, I was passing a medical park where I used to work 27 years ago. 27 years ago. Imagine that as a board certified nurse practitioner then. And now I have fast forward more than 27 years experience. But the moral of the story is reach out to someone who has been where you want to go because they can mentor you and expedite your journey to get you unstuck. You see, just a couple of days ago, I went out and at the beach and I saw someone I probably haven't seen in about 10 years that I bumped into at an airport 10 years earlier. And I heard of all of his autoimmune issues and all the doctors he's been to and all the meds he's trying. And now that he's had some broken bones because all the meds thin the bones. And if I had known, I would have been able to help that person if that person had known what I've been doing. So please, you might bridge the gap between someone you know suffering with autoimmune symptoms and myself, who suffered with all the autoimmune, but now overcame it and went from barely surviving to truly thriving. So you could bridge the gap between someone you know suffering and myself. And I just had another story where a couple of days ago, I haven't heard from a young lady in quite a while. So she was suffering autoimmune, but her parents wanted her to just go to doctors and just do medications, nothing alternative. So I wanted to follow up with her, and I went to her Facebook page, and she had passed away. And I'm seeing more and more people that are autoimmune warriors or medical mysteries and listening to all the doctors and trying all the meds, and they're still getting worse and worse and worse, and sometimes no longer with us. I am not saying do not go to the doctor. I'm not saying not to listen or not to take the meds. I'm just saying do your own research so that you can make an educated decision. The only way to make an informed decision is if you are aware of all the risks, side effects, and healthier alternative options. So I wanted to invite you to a very last of its kind. I give back so much to the community, but it's impossible to sustain a business that way. So this will be, I'm sorry to say this, my very last live Reclaim Your Life Power Hour on Zoom. So the freebies are getting it live and on Zoom, but it's going to be the very, very, very last one. And the reason I'm coming on tonight is because it's tomorrow. I don't know when you're watching this, but it is Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST sharp. You're all welcome to join. So please, if you know someone suffering with symptoms, look in the description, have them go to worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim and register tonight. You can't just go there tomorrow and access the Zoom. You need to register so the system sends you the Zoom link and passcode. So tomorrow, Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST is my very last live, free, and live Power Hour on Zoom. That is so super special. There is a VIP option, and I'll tell you the difference. The free session, I'm going to give you quick FAQs for those that plan on attending. If you're not sure if you registered or not, look in your emails right now. You should already have the Zoom link and passcode. And you should have a link where your friends can also register for absolutely free. If you registered, you have the Zoom link and passcode. If you did not, but you're on my newsletter list, you should have received an email tonight where you can register to obtain the free Zoom link and passcode. So if you're getting my newsletters, look in your email tonight and search Shayna or Reclaim Your Life. There's links in there that you can give to someone else so that they can access it for free as well when they register. And there's a link to level up to the VIP. It is going to be, instead of the usual Shayna show, live streaming at 7 p.m., it will not be tonight. Wednesday night, that's tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. EST, we will live stream the first few minutes only on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And then after that, only those registered will have the remainder of the power hour. And then the VIPs will stay on for an additional hour after that. You see, the free will give you information. The VIP will help give you transformation because the VIPs will get digital printable workbook. They will get the second hour in a smaller, more intimate Zoom where they get to ask me their questions in real time and get answers to their questions for their unique situation. So the VIP will get so much more of a transformation and a quicker transformation because the free is me teaching you. The VIP is you asking me your questions that the doctors couldn't, the specialists couldn't. Maybe you have 3 different answers from 3 different doctors and you'd like my opinion. So the VIP will get the digital printable workbook, an extra hour, a live Q&A session with hot seats, and a mini private one-on-one consultation with me at another time for less than the costs of a lunch. And I don't think, well, I know for a fact, I will never offer this free power hour on Zoom again. And I will never offer this much in the VIP and include a private consultation for less than the cost of a lunch. So if you're going to do it now. If you're like, you have no symptoms, then you don't need to do it. So let me tell you who it's for. If you're like feeling absolutely amazing, you have great energy, no pain, no rashes, no IBS, you take no medicines, you never need to go to the doctors for any issues, you're never sick, and you don't care about living longer or living healthier, longer or better quality of life, well, maybe this isn't for you. And if you don't care about reducing your medication reliance. But if you're having questions that the doctors are leaving you feeling helpless and hopeless, like they don't know what it is, or they're not sure how to treat it, or try this or try that, or you're on meds and you're not feeling better and you're on more meds and getting side effects, or you want answers, or you have no energy, or you're treated for your Hashimoto's and you're on the thyroid medicine, but you still have no energy and you still can't lose weight or you're gaining weight. If you're having any of those symptoms, anything from dryness in the hair, dry rashes, dryness in the intestine, constipation, dry eyes, itchy, those are often early warning signs of autoimmune, not to be ignored. Because you know what? The truth is, when you ignore these signs, the problem gets much bigger, much quicker, and it's even harder to reverse. I call it the hard-boiled egg syndrome, meaning it's hard to come back to. So you want to nip it in the bud while it's earlier, right? Imagine you have a little roof leak before it's a huge, massive problem. So I want to help do that. For those of you that don't know, I had multiple autoimmune issues myself. I was diagnosed with everything from Hashimoto's to IBS to MS and full-blown heart failure. Now I was getting frizzy hair, gaining weight, all these issues. I was feeling like the doctors didn't listen to me. They just kept ordering the same tests over and over again. Can you relate? They're not hearing you. They're thinking you're exaggerating. Maybe you want a specific diagnosis. Do they think you want a specific medication? Do they think, oh, you just want this test, that test? Let's test you again. Let's test you again. Let's send you to another specialist. Are you feeling that way? Just stuck and lost with no true answers that make sense, while your symptoms are still getting worse. How much longer can you do that if you're already exhausted now and you're already in excruciating pain and your symptoms will continue to get worse? In order to get a different result, you have to do something differently. So, and I know I can help you. I overcame multiple autoimmune. I've also been a nationally board certified nurse practitioner for over 30 years. I just passed by my old office where I used to work 27 years ago, where a client just reached back to me from way back then, telling me that I saved her life because I was the one that diagnosed her celiac disease when the doctors didn't, the specialists didn't, the expensive procedures didn't. I will listen to you. So that's all I want to say. So again, check your emails. You may already have the Zoom link if you registered. If not, and you're on my newsletter list, you should have an email where you can register at absolutely no cost or VIP. Search your email for tonight from Shayna or Reclaim Your Life. There is the no cost option and the VIP option. If you want to register for no cost, worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim. Give that link to someone you know that could benefit, because this is my last one. Not because it's not successful. It's very successful. And I just can't keep doing free anymore. Okay. I want to weed out the people that just come for free and really aren't invested in themselves. So worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim. You have to register in advance to get the Zoom link and passcode. If you know you want the VIP and you want that transformation, you want a quicker transformation, you want to be able to ask me questions, get answers in real time tomorrow evening, then just go to worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. And that's it, less than the cost of a lunch. And then you'll get the Zoom link, the passcode, the extra hour Zoom link, and passcode, the workbook, the biohacker tracker, the self-assessment survey, and a calendar link to book your private one-on-one included consultation with me. That will be a brief session. So I hope this answers some of your questions. We do have a private Facebook group, Holistic Healing for High Achieving Women. We are moved over to school now as well. So if you haven't seen us lately, the Autoimmune Expert Alliance is our school group right now. And let me see if we have any other burning questions. So again, the first few minutes tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, that's Wednesday, will be live streamed to YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. After a few minutes, we will cut off the live stream, and only those registered, even those registered for free, will have access to the workshop. They will get the first hour, and then the VIPs will stay on. The people that register for free will be kicked off. The VIPs will stay on for an extra hour where you get to ask me questions and I will answer you in real time. And then the VIPs are going to have a very, very, very special offer. Oh, and the VIPs are the only ones that get the replay access. If you can't make it, level up to VIP for less than the cost of lunch. And then the VIPs also get we spin the randomizer wheel and we raffle off really cool prizes, gift certificates for $150 to places by you, merch, and a lot of cool things. So I hope I'm really live streaming this. Let me just share it to one more place. If you have any questions right now, drop them down below. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I see you on. I think you're already registered. We have people registered from, I think, UK, Japan, China, Canada, a whole bunch of different states, Texas, Philippines, New York, New Jersey. I don't even know where. But I'm just going to try to share this one more place so the group members can see it as well. Oh, Facebook is playing games on me. Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, no, share button. Oh, Facebook, come on. All right, guys. So I hope this helps you, and I hope to see you live on the Zoom session Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST. And I hope to see you in the VIP because that's where the transformation really begins, where I can answer your unique needs. You know what? You got to do something different to get a different result. And I know I could help you, but I can't invest more than you do. All right, guys, be well, biohack, and I will see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. EST. If you need the link again, worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim for the free session. Or if you're like, you want that red carpet VIP experience, which we all do, worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. And over and out. Thank you for watching.